Every cycling fan remembers it, that one sprint in the strange COVID edition of the Tour of Flanders. It was so close. Wout van Aert nearly won the biggest race in his home country. But the difference between winning and losing can come down to mere centimeters, and this time, the ruler fell the wrong way. To this day, it remains the closest Van Aert has come to winning Flanders' finest race. Meanwhile, the years are slowly starting to add up, and the question is growing louder. Will he ever win the Tour of Flanders? In this video, I'll take you through every edition in which Wout van Aert has competed. His first appearance came in 2018. Earlier that year, Van Aert had already impressed with a podium in Strade Bianche, and he arrived in Flanders ready to test himself against the very best. And he did so more than solidly. In the final, he wasn't yet able to shape the race himself, but he held his ground in his group and finished 9th in the edition won by Niki Terpstra. A year later, he was back at the start. Just a week before Flanders, he had already finished 2nd in the E3 Binkbank Classic, traditionally seen as the dress rehearsal. By then, he was riding for Jumbo-Visma. Still, he couldn't improve on his previous result. When Alberto Bettiol launched his decisive attack on the Ode Quaremont, Van Aert could do little more than follow his group. There was no real response, and he didn't play a major role in the sprint for the minor places either. He finished 14th. Then came 2020, the COVID year, but also an exceptional season for Van Aert. He won Milan-San Remo, took 2 Tour de France stage victories, won Strade Bianche, and finished 2nd in both the road race and time trial at the World Championships. His final race of the season, the Tour of Flanders. When Julian Alaphilippe and Mathieu van der Poel had opened up a small gap on a reduced peloton, it was Van Aert who bridged across with a powerful effort on the Tyenberg. Not long after, Alaphilippe crashed into a motorbike, leaving the dream duel between Van Aert and van der Poel. The two rode to the finish together. Van der Poel controlled the pace and slowed things down. Then came the sprint. 2 rivals side by side. They launched at the same moment, but it was Van der Poel who just edged it. Van Aert finished 2nd, still his best result in Flanders to this day. In 2021, Van Aert started the race fresh off a victory in Ghent-Wevelgem. Expectations were high, but in the final, it quickly became clear it wouldn't be his day. When Van der Poel and Casper Asgreen attacked, he couldn't follow. In the chasing group, he sprinted to 6th place. The spring of 2022 started brilliantly. Van Aert dominated the E3 together with teammate Christophe Laporte, putting on a show for the competition. His form was perfect heading into Flanders, but bad luck struck. Just before the race, he tested positive for COVID and was forced to miss his main goal. A week later, he still managed to finish 2nd in Paris-Roubaix, but the missed opportunity in Flanders lingered. In 2023, Tadej Pogačar claimed his first victory. Van Aert was well positioned for much of the race, but on the climbs, he had to concede to Pogačar and Van der Poel. In the sprint for 3rd place, he was beaten by Mads Pedersen and finished 4th. In 2024, Van Aert again looked in strong shape, with solid results in races like Omloop and E3. Everything pointed toward another big performance. But in Dwars door Vlaanderen, things went badly wrong. A heavy crash sidelined him for months, forcing him to miss both the Tour of Flanders and Paris-Roubaix. In the most recent edition, Van Aert returned, though not in peak condition. After a long recovery from a crash in the Vuelta, he was still searching for his best form. Still, he fought hard. He couldn't follow Pogačar, but battled back and even managed to reconnect with a dropped Van der Poel. In the end, he sprinted for 2nd place, well behind Pogačar. Once again, he had to settle for 4th. And so, he now lines up for his 7th participation. The form is there, but the competition is relentless, with a dominant Pogačar once again among the main contenders. What history shows is that Van Aert has often been unlucky around this period, but also that he struggles when the pace is pushed to the absolute limit on the climbs. That small bit of explosiveness is sometimes missing to truly match the very best. The years are starting to count, and when you consider just how great a rider Van Aert really is, it remains remarkable that he has never won the Tour of Flanders. Plenty of riders of lesser caliber have managed to take this race. Still, there is always hope, Because in Flanders, it only takes one perfect day. What do you think? Will Wout van Aert ever win the Tour of Flanders?
May I have your attention for a moment? My name is Davide Grimaldi, and I'm a former Italian professional cyclist. In the documentary Forza Grimaldi, you will get a unique behind-the-scenes look at my career. From the very beginning to the final moments, documentary makers followed me closely. Every Wednesday at 5 p.m., a new episode will be released. I hope to see you there.